I'm Mary.
I'm Austin.
So today we're out here with Rachel, our photographer, and our videographer, and taking a shoot at the Arthur Blank Foundation, and it went really well. I was honestly really nervous. This is our first professional photo shoot, so I was a little nervous. We had a busy day, but it went great. Rachel's great. Y'all are great. I felt really good and comfortable. It was awesome.
A lot of fun.
So in high school, I had a really close friend that agreed to take me to prom and all the dances if I didn't have a boyfriend by then. And winter formal was coming around the corner, and he did not want to take me. He was like, I have to get out of this. So he was on the soccer team with Austin.
Yeah, and I actually had known about Mary since sophomore year of high school. She didn't know about me, but I had a crush on her since sophomore year. Yeah, one day Parker hit me up. It was 3 days before winter formal. And he was like, hey man, I think you should ask Mary to go to formal with you. It was totally out of the blue. I wasn't prepared for it, but I was like, okay, worst she can say is no, let's try it out. So I sent her a text that night and I was like, hey, I don't have a date to formal. I don't know if you have a date. And we had never really talked to each other before then. And she said, yeah. And here we are 7 years later. The proposal was a lot of fun. So being together 7 years, I knew that every time we left the front door, she kind of had a suspicion that it was coming. So I wanted to throw her off the scent a little bit. So I got this idea to plan out a series of 6 different dates. And then every date was different. And I wrote a date inside these little envelopes. And then every week I'd let her choose one of the envelopes. They were all numbered 1 through 6. But again, that was kind of obvious. I was like, oh, what if this big build up, date number 6 is the proposal. So to throw her off even more, I staged it so that date number 4 was this photo shoot. And I've been getting into hobby photography, so it wasn't totally unusual that I wanted to ask her hey, let's go dress up and take some photos. And then it worked out perfect. I had one of my best friends flying from Texas, and he was hiding in the bushes, and we made our way around the property. I was incredibly nervous the entire day leading up to it. I was so shaky and just had a hard time easing myself. And then, yeah, we got to a spot that he and I had mapped out, and I got down on one knee, and he hopped out of the bushes and got the proposal pics.
Favorite thing? I think my favorite thing about Austin is how funny he is. He's constantly cracking jokes, but he's also just really genuine. I trust everything he says. He never lies. Everything he says it with his heart, and I just trust him fully. He's so genuine.
My favorite thing about Mary, works out great, is her laugh. So I get to make her laugh, and then I get to hear